Welcome everybody to the Man Cave. We're live on Twitter and we're also posting this video to YouTube. We're going to discuss Kevin Durant and the NBA free agency. I'm Rafael Leah.
And I'm John Jackson. So, let's get into it right away. Kevin Durant, he went from the Oklahoma City Thunder to the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, what were your initial thoughts? I don't know if you caught my video.
Yeah, Rafael did this yesterday.
But
a rant on Durant.
Yeah, rant on Durant. What did you think?
So, I have to agree with what you said for the most part. You shouldn't really, get angry at him for doing it. He had all the right to go to Golden State. Personally, do I respect his decision? No. Like I was telling you before, just comparing it to something else, when I'm playing a video game, I put it on the hardest difficulty. I want to experience the challenge, because when you win, being challenged, it's sweeter. Victory is sweeter. But he's going the easy way out, and he's trying to get the ring on, possibly one of the best teams of all time. I don't even know if you could say they're the best now, because last year, just a few weeks ago, I shouldn't even say last season, they lost in the NBA Finals, even though they broke the record.
I think they're the best.
Better than the 95-96 Bulls.
Oh, the best of all time.
Yeah, that's what I mean, if they won the ring, I would have said so.
Yeah, but then you have a case.
Yeah.
My thing is, Kevin Durant doesn't make this team. Not that he doesn't make them better. Skill-wise, he's better. If you were in 2K, they're going to be their overall is going to be better now that he's on the team.
Yeah, obviously.
But are they more quick to win a ring with him than they were without him? I don't think so. I think their chances to win next season went from 95 to 95.5.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's a great player and he deserves a ring. I just don't like the way he wants to get it.
Yeah.
But I understand why he wants to get it this way. You could win this way.
But look at now a lot of people are recovering some tweets of his, and he said, you would never leave Oklahoma City. He was like,
everyone says this.
He was killing LeBron for leaving and everything, for leaving Cleveland to go to Miami before.
Everyone says that until they get to do what he did. He gets to go to Golden State. He gets to play with Draymond Green. He gets to play with Steph Curry, Klay Thompson. Like, it's a great team. And he gets to be a part of it, and they're going to win a championship while he's there, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to get to be a part of a championship team. I get why he did it. People are sitting there saying, oh, I don't understand. Why would he leave Oklahoma City? This is why he left Oklahoma City. It's not that hard to figure out. Why didn't he go to the Celtics? That gets me, because, why would he go to the Celtics? Well, as much as I wanted him to go to the Knicks, why would he go to the Knicks when you have a choice between the Golden State Warriors? Either stay in Oklahoma City.
Exactly.
Or go to the Golden State Warriors. I get it. I understand.
I mean, Oklahoma City, I think if I were a fan of the Thunder, I'd be more upset if he left for the Celtics or the Knicks, or especially a team that doesn't win, who just offered him money. This team, Golden State Warriors, they offered him the money for the 2 years, but it was more than the money. He wants the ring, and they offer him the best chance.
He's going along for a ride, and it's fine. I don't respect it, though. But let's come over here. Let's come to the New York side, where you have Derrick Rose and Joakim Noah. You have Courtney Lee, Brandon Jennings, Lance Thomas, just
to join Porzingis and Melo now in New York, who actually last year, towards the beginning and middle of the season, back in December, they actually looked like they could be a contender for the 8th seed or even a 7th seed, and now they didn't have really any depth. Now, not only do they have a starting 5, plenty of players, that starting 5 is great. Now they actually have bench players, and that was the question. People were saying, wow, look at this starting 5 now that Phil Jackson created, but there's no bench players, and he filled that too. Lance Thomas took a hometown discount.
I think, that was the big talk, because you don't want, Derrick Rose is probably not going to stay healthy. Joakim Noah is probably not going to stay healthy.
Melo, you don't know if he's going to stay healthy either.
Who's going to back up these guys? But you got guys that could back him up. And when you look at guys like Courtney Lee, who could be a starting point guard if they wanted him to be a starting point guard. And on the Knicks, you probably expect a guy like him to be the starting point guard, but instead you have Derrick Rose and a guy of a good caliber, honestly, backing him up. And then you have you got your shooting guard in Brandon Jennings. You have your center now in Joakim Noah. You have guys that can play. and you have guys that can play defense, and that's something
Noah
the Knicks
can play
wasn't
a
known
lot.
for.
Noah plays, I think he averaged like 8.8 rebounds per game last year. I mean, they literally got him for defense, and I like that move.
They got better.
I don't want them just to put out a bunch of shooters. You need to play defense. That's how you win games too. And look, Noah plays defense. They're all pretty good signings. Phil Jackson obviously finally knows what he's doing. People didn't trust him because he didn't make an NBA Finals team the first year he was there, or the second year, or anything like that. But hey, he's making a team now, and you gotta feel bad for the Knicks because now they could probably. I wouldn't be surprised to make the playoffs.
They can make the playoffs, and now
they can make the NBA Finals. Yeah, they're not beating Golden State though. No, I don't think
they're not beating the Cavs anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think.
They can make it all the way up to the semifinals. Conference quarterfinals. I think they can make wins. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
50 wins. I think that's possible.
Yeah. I think it's very possible. I think they're gonna. I think that this is a team that can make the playoffs.
Oh yeah. I'm saying as a 6th, maybe 5th seed or something.
Yeah, it's a matter of how far they could advance in the finals, honestly.
I say they could possibly beat anybody aside from the Cavs in the Eastern Conference.
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
I'm not saying they're the second best team in the Eastern Conference. I'm just saying it's a possibility.
They can beat these other teams. Like it's possible to beat.
Because we've seen in NBA playoffs, teams can be beat that look impossible to beat. Golden State last year.
Yeah.
So I just don't know.
Oklahoma City almost beat them anyway.
Yeah. So it's possible. You never know.
We need to notably mention Connolly, who has probably the most ridiculous contract of the ridiculous contracts that are flying out of the NBA. $153 million for 5 years. Ridiculous. Just give your quick thought, your quick reaction, gut reaction.
So I'm pretty sure I heard, and I think you confirmed that this is the third biggest contract. You have Kobe, you have Michael Jordan, now Mike Connolly. I mean, everybody knows Kobe. Everybody knows Michael Jordan. And a lot of people probably don't even know who Mike Connolly is.
When you have to research a guy who got this much money.
So not only that, he makes more than I heard Tom Brady, Russell Wilson, and Cam Newton combined in football. That's a whole different issue with football. But still, this is probably the craziest contract in sports history, I would say.
It's ridiculous.
Because this is a guy, I wouldn't even class him as top 5 in the whole NBA. I don't even know if I could say top 10. And all time? I don't know if you could even classify this guy in the top 50 of all time or anything like that. I mean, they're giving him the craziest contract ever.
He has a lot of money.
Okay, I said all that, right? Is he a bad player? Absolutely not. He's a really good player, but
he deserves to get paid. He doesn't
money.
Deserve to get
5 years, 153.
But in the market, I guess I don't understand it because it's the fact that the market's this big is ridiculous.
Yeah, because the cap space now is huge, going through the roof.
And listen, he took advantage of his market value.
Oh yeah.
We're going to be back live in a couple minutes, back with our, we're going to do an all-star segment for baseball, so if you're a baseball fan, you listen to that. We'll post that to YouTube.
Yep.
So for Rafael Leah
and John Jackson, this has been The Man Cave.